Hello, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you about methods in Python. Most of the differentiation with the functions and methods are both are similarly same, whereas the methods where we are going to be integrating with the class as an objects, we can call it as an methods. And methods will also have an parameters where we have to call the passing the parameters and getting the results. We will see this function. I'm going to making it as a method, like I'm passing a parameter of the username like a name here, and printing here the simple text what we have seen earlier, formatted text. Yes, f of hi with the name of what is the name we are going to forwarding over here. All right, and see, and now the same is welcome to academy is the same, and start and greet the user. I'm calling it as in like John. I'm calling. We'll see now it is execute. See, very meaningfully, hi, this is an start is there, and hi, John, it is going to be a printing over here. This is the name I have passed from the function. It's an argument. It's strongly remember to know that the function we are passing, this is an argument. And if it is written, we have written here, it is a parameter. But many of the people that doesn't know, understand whatever that. And the passing the value to the function, it will throw you a typo error. If here we have a mention a value to be receiving a parameter, and we are calling an empty parameter like an empty string we are passing with the function, it will throw you an error. Okay, and it's a very requirement to understand to if you are mentioned about the name of the parameter, you need to pass the parameter, and order to be is an what is the order you are going to passing the parameters arguments to the method, and there is a receiving parameters as also same root of the order, it should be mandatory. Otherwise the values may map some other parameters, the arguments what you are passing arguments from the method where you are calling, and the receiver of the parameters method may change the values. All right, and now see here greet user, we are passing here, it's a name, it's in a John, where this is an argument, we can say that. And here this is the line where we have receiving the parameter over here, this is what we have called is a parameter, right? Parameter is holds here a piece of holders of the information, where the argument is an information is there, it will hold the information and it will be utilized and used in this block. Now we have receiving the parameter here, and print, I'm using that same name what it's coming from here and taking as a print. If I execute this statement, same statement over here, you'll see that, have you seen hi John, it's going to be printing here. That's it. It is the method, we can say that. And in advanced 2, we can forward two parameters also. Like if I changed this one is an f underscore name, comma l underscore name, like first name and last name, right? F underscore name and places here l underscore name, if I specified here, and John and comma this and the last name is Perry, right? First argument, second argument, I'm forwarding there, and the first argument parameter, second parameter, and the same parameters are going to be printing over here. Now see here, now John Perry. That is very much pretty easy. If it is in more than parameters 2 or 3, you can comma separately and mention over here and add the parameter here, and you receive the function parameters over there. But wherever you have to mention like a position of these parameters and arguments are to be standardization. The way, the arrangement of the way is very important. The keyword argument is also possible to write where it is impossible to pass first positional argument than write keyword argument of the statement. Otherwise, Python interpreter will compile error. You have to specify how many keyword arguments you have to forward and specify the same number of parameters over there in the function. All right, and now we'll see use of class. Using the class, how to call the method like a function. Okay, simply I'm creating here at the top of the place. Class name would be at the top anyhow, and the class is the name is in a keyword of declaration of the class. On classes, we will see more elaborate and details about the class. And class name should be start with the capital letter, and simply we have to write like this. Right? Read I am writing. And this is the code. It will be moved to inside of the class. This is the, you can select all the things of within the function, which is starting from the 0 level, and press tab to, it will be align automatically. The Python will automatically taken care to align the code in an order way. All right, now it is in a class and it's in a method. It's where we are making into the class object. Now we have to write here greet is in a self. We need to change for this self comma, and name I have to write one parameter anyhow. I'm passing over here. Now I'm removing these are the things. Simplification, by simplifying for yourself, I am simplifying these all the things to avoid all the such a confusion in all. And now here I'm forwarding John anyhow. See, this is a red mark. Directly we are not able to calling this function. We have to give in a reference to the class, then only we can able to call the function. Now see, this is very simple. For this we need to create object. This is where we are going to be integrating the objects. We are creating one object, some other form, and from there we are invoking the class and calling the function. That is over about all in object-oriented programming. Simply, I'm taking here a simple thing like a wish or anything you can take it. Other than the keywords, you can take anything and a wish and calling class name. See, it is here. Calling class name with the parenthesis. Oh, that's it. Wish I have declared a variable and assign it to this class name here. I'm mentioning here to calling the mention into the wish. It is a says that simply object instantiation. Here we go. The object instantiation is very much pretty easy. This greet method will the class is will be called by greet method, and wish is an object I have declared here and calling to greet method. Now if I want to call this method like this function, you can say that. See simply how it will be. See wish dot, see how many parameters are available, all it will be shows there, and wish object dot greet method, and I'm passing the name of this one as you see here. So, John I am passing. Why? Because this greet method is receiving one parameter, it's a name. All right, now you will see simply I wish it's an object. I'm calling this function with the passing of these parameters, and I'm going to be executing successfully. Hi, it's a start. Hi, John. Welcome to Academy. This is the parameter I have forwarded here from to calling a method with the invoking by object instantiation over here. Fish object by calling this method and forwarding this name of the argument to this function, and I'm receiving this what is the function output. That is very easy. And also we can reuse this method. How? Instead of writing again and again, I'm passing another student variable parameters like see the same object I'm using and the same method I'm passing different name. Query I'm forwarding. What it would be? Now, this is the advantage of object-oriented. We can reduce line number of the lines. Now see, it's greeting, hi John, and again, hi Perry, welcome Packard. Two times I have forward and call it the method, and it's two times it's written the value. N number of times. Any number of students are there, you can call the same method to pass the dynamic name. You will get the proper what is the welcome note or welcome message. You have to be print over the user. That is the major advantages of methods and making in a chunks and functions. Hope you better understand. Try to recap once again this video session. You will get a good idea about the methods and the instantiation of the class. Anyhow, we have a great class about the classes and the object-oriented programming in these sessions. Thank you.